My GG Waganje.
It's the return of the Mack. I'm still alive just like Tupac.
Yes, we are back. Your mum's favorite duo, 2Gs in a pod, back in the studio. Oh, I guess it's
a new studio.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Back in the studio again, season 3. What are you saying, Andy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad to be back. I've missed it. It's been a minute since we put an episode out, man. I've been watching. You know that meme of I think it's like Squidward. Yeah? You know, there's bare SpongeBob memes. Yeah? There's a meme of like Squidward looking out the window and like SpongeBob and Patrick are having fun. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That's what I feel seeing everyone keep dropping like podcasts and stuff, and I'm like, bruv.
Where's our
yeah,
season
exactly.
3?
But now we need to get back on it, man.
Yeah. Finally here. It's been a while, man.
It's been, you know what? This is the first time they're seeing you back. I just clocked.
Yeah.
Because you were gone for a minute, man.
I was gone for a while. I went to India.
It seems like a while ago now, you know.
It was a while ago now. Like, I've been back for a month and a half.
Yeah.
That was an interesting experience, man.
Should we get into it a little bit? Or
We can get into it, but what specifically?
I don't know, bro. It's your stories.
No, but the thing is, we discussed this before.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. That is true. It's annoying, actually, to go. But yeah, we actually did an episode back when Isaac came out, but things happened, man. Things happened. It couldn't come out, so
Yeah, it wasn't great.
But you know what? We move, man. We take the hits and we keep moving, bro. But yeah, no, dude. Like anything that you think that people should hear from India.
I don't know, man. India's it's an interesting place. Whenever anyone asks me about this question, I always say India's an interesting place because, like, I don't know how to view it.
There's only one way to describe it.
Yeah, like I don't really know what to say. It's like there was parts of it that I enjoyed, and then there was parts of it where I was like, "This is not for me." Like,
I can't imagine, because basically when I first heard that you're going for so long, I was like, because I don't think I could do. I mean, I probably could, like, if I was being, like, you had a job, so, like, you're getting paid kind of thing. So it's like, if someone were paying me to go abroad to work, then I could do it as well. But, like, I don't know, it's a big adjustment, in it, to go.
I'm a huge adjustment, man.
For so long as well.
Bro, when I tell you, yeah. I remember the first day I pulled up to my accommodation.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be a long experience. It's going to be a long 7 months.
I saw you there for 9.
No, I came back early. Fair. I was there for 7 in the end. But yeah, just driving past, like, things still under construction, like, just mad dogs everywhere.
Swear.
Yeah, just dogs everywhere.
Like strays and stuff.
Yeah, strays and stuff. They obviously,
I'm
like,
surprised.
when you see the waterways, right, like the sewage ways aren't under pavement, they're just out. So, like,
do they have like gutters on the side kind of thing? Yeah, they got that in Ghana as well.
So, like, the smell is quite strong, obviously.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah. There's so many people.
That's another thing I've heard. Like, it's just too packed as a place.
Everywhere you go, it's like so many people. No one drives properly on the roads. So it sounds like I'm just cussing the country right now. I'm not. Like, I'm just saying the differences between the UK and there.
Yeah.
It's like every time you cross the road, you have to be brave. You have to be willing to die in order to get across the street.
Bro, I know what you mean.
Because they sense fear, you know. And if they
they
won't let you cross.
It's uncertainty as well. Like, if you don't just, like, if you stop at any point, you're dead. So you just need to keep going, and they will find a way around you. Like, that's the the trust you could have. But that's I'm only saying that from Vietnam, because Vietnam was a whole different experience, bro. Like, they don't use traffic lights. They just like they don't. No one ever stops. Like, there's never traffic because no one stops. You just keep
unless there's a traffic warden who's, like, standing in the road to try and halt traffic. Traffic won't stop at the lights.
I didn't see one of them in Vietnam. So
it was somewhere I was staying because my area was so busy.
Yeah.
But
because they have those in Ghana, like traffic wardens stuff.
Yeah.
The man just want bribes anyway. So
have cars flying down. No, man. And they have did you take? So obviously you went to Asia as well. Did you take the rickshaws?
Is that the bike where, like, someone's cycling and you're on the back of it?
It's not really a bike. Like, it's a car. It's like,
Then, nah, I didn't take one of those, bro.
let me show you. It's like, you see, they have them in London, but in London it's a bike. In
Yeah,
London, it's a bike.
that's the thing. That's what we.
Okay,
we
in
took.
India they have like the same sort of thing, but it's actual motor in it,
Okay.
and it's like a 3-wheel car.
Okay. No, we didn't. I know what you're talking about. No, we didn't. We didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah,
take one of them. They don't really have them in Vietnam.
Okay.
I should probably let people know, but like, yeah, I went to Asia for a month.
Mm.
'Cause we're talking like everyone knows it. So I went to Asia for a month. I did like a little tour. Once I finished my job, so I started in Hong Kong for a weekend. Then I went to Vietnam for a week and a bit. Then I went to Malaysia for 2 weeks. Then Singapore for 3 days. Then Dubai for 2 days, and then back here. So yeah, just to let people know. That's
And
what
I was
my
meant
sub
to
is.
come,
Yeah, you were meant to come as well, yeah,
but I wasn't in India.
you'd
at the
experienced
time.
Asia already, man. You
It's true.
you did had your bit, man.
It's true. A lot happened out there.
Yeah, but yeah. Sorry, back to India. You were saying that the rickshaws.
Oh no! I was just saying those rickshaws are so agile, like they can get through gaps that
Yeah,
I don't even
you
think I
wouldn't
can
even
walk
expect-
through.
yeah, yeah,
Like, so they're like the key mode of transport, and they're so actually they bump foreigners. They really bump
As
foreigners.
in price wise.
Yeah.
But foreigners, you get bumped everywhere, man. It's obvious.
But the thing is, everything's so cheap out there. It's not even that much of a bump. Like
It's a bump compared to other people there, but it's not a bump compared to anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm taking an Uber from mine to work, which was like probably a 10 to 20 minute journey,
Do they have Uber out there or Grab?
they have Uber
Okay, because it was Grab
and
in,
Ola cabs.
Okay, it was Grab in everywhere in Asia except for I can't remember about Hong Kong, but all the other places I
Yeah,
went.
no, they don't have Grab. They don't have
Okay,
Grab.
fair
But
enough.
yeah, it'd be like 10-20 minute journey will cost you the equivalent of £1 to £2 in an Uber, and like you could go an hour. If you take an hour long journey, that's gonna be about £10.
Mm.
So cheap.
Dude, it was just crazy cheap everywhere we went, especially Vietnam. Like, I love Vietnam. The whole time I was in Vietnam, I was just thinking like, why is London so expensive? Like, what? Why do they have to charge so much? Because clearly you can survive and not charge that much. So like, why? Why is everything so expensive? Because I was like, you'll pay 30p for a pint out there, and you'll be like, so why am I paying £4 to £5
It's mad.
in London? And like, I don't know. I just deep to like, listen, London. There's not much here for me, man. Like, the way of life, everything here is it's not for me. Like, I was made to be somewhere cheaper.
The people in London though, I like.
Bruv, we're pricks, man. when we are, think about it, yeah. I remember when I clocked, yeah, that because everyone always says like, "Oh, Londoners are rude" and stuff. Like when you like,
No,
when
no,
you-
no, we're rude.
When you meet people
We
from
are
like
rude.
outside London, they're always saying, "Oh, Londoners are rude," like they're not friendly, kind of thing. And I was thinking like, you people are just chatting. But like one time, I saw someone sneeze on the on the tube, and then the person like next to them said, "Bless you," and then the person that sneezed looked at them like, why the fuck are you talking to me, kind of thing.
No, that's unusual.
And it was
though.
like, bruv, all they said was bless you. Like imagine you sneeze, I say bless you. You look at me like,
that's unusual.
and
though.
then looking around like, can you believe this guy spoke to me on the tube, kind of thing. So
I don't think most people would do that. Though. Most people, if someone says bless you, just say thanks. Like
yeah, no, I'm yeah, okay, fine, yeah.
That's-
It's a bit of an extreme
no, but
example,
but Londoners are like
I don't
a
know.
little bit
I
cold.
wasn't all that surprised when I saw the person like looking around like, why is this person saying thank you, saying bless you? I was always thinking like, yeah, why are you talking on the tube? Like, we don't do that, bro.
Bro, hold your tongue. The other thing, bro, India. I don't know about elsewhere in Asia, but India, no black people, bro.
Yeah, there's none elsewhere.
No
ever.
black people.
Yeah,
So
that's true. I would miss the black people.
yeah, bro.
That's one thing.
That was like one of the biggest things. 7 months. 7
Bro,
months,
even
no black people. bro.
Even by the time we left Vietnam, I was like, yo, I miss black people, because the thing that got to me, yeah, and it's like I was thinking about it this morning actually, because it was like it is racist out there, yeah, but it's like harmless racism, if there's a such thing as harmless racism, but it's like maybe not harmless, but it's like
It's not always harmless, but
it's less harmful than other forms of racism. Do you
there's
get me?
there's not that much.
It's not like as overt as in other places. But basically, my point was like
Maybe
it
there's
was
less conscious
things
racism, but
things
yeah.
that get on your nerves, but don't like affect you deeply. So like everywhere we went, people wanted to take pictures with us as if we're celebs, but like they just take it.
That probably happen if you're white though as well.
Do you
to be
think?
fair, in India anyway.
Okay.
I don't know about in Vietnam.
It might happen to white people too. Actually, yeah. I don't know.
I know
We didn't see that many white people when we were doing like because I noticed that when we went to like different monuments or museums and stuff like they'd be taking pictures of Shiji rather than the museum or the monument. And I'm like, no, we're literally in front of like this massive palace, and you're taking a picture of Shiji,
bro. It's kind of mad. Like you'll just be standing somewhere talking to people, and like someone comes up beside you and starts taking a selfie.
They like slide next to you. They like shuffle next to you. And you're like, move.
Are you okay? Like,
bro, and even when we were in Malaysia, we were in front of they have the like Petronas Twin Towers that like everyone takes a picture. It's like a big in KL. It's like a big monument. What's the word? Attraction there.
Yeah.
People go take
tourist
pictures.
attraction,
Tourist attraction. So we were there taking a picture, and before we knew it, like this is when I linked up with my family. Like we were just surrounded by like another family. So my mom started moving as if we were in their way, and obviously I'd been there for like 3 weeks by then. So I was like, "Nah, mom, they're taking a picture with us." And my mom was like, "Oh." So we're like smiling and stuff, and like by that time I was tired of taking pictures with random Asian people. So I was just standing there like. Alright, you done kind of thing.
For me, I just didn't take pictures. I was like, nah.
I forgot to tell you, one guy I remember the day I got back to KL. So like I started in KL with Shiji. I went to Penang and Langkawi on my ones, and I came back to KL. So I went to Penang and Langkawi for like 6 days. When I got back to KL, I linked up with my family, and they were all tired because they just had the flight from London. So they were all asleep, but I was hungry. So I went out to get lunch, and I'm walking back, and I can feel like there's someone following me. And I was like, not scared or anything because I didn't have anything on me for them to steal or anything, but I'd heard about like you could get mugged in Asia kind of thing. So I was like, I had my wits about me in the sense that somebody might try and do something, but I wasn't far from my Airbnb, so I was like, alright, just get back to Airbnb quickly. And then I clocked like they were getting closer and closer, and I felt someone tap me. And I was like, oh, this is long. So I was like, I turned around, kind of like, yeah, can I help you? And the guy was like, I'm a massive Liverpool fan. I was like, okay. Bro, he said, I'm a massive Liverpool fan and I've never been to Anfield. I don't have the money to go to Anfield. I was like, okay. And he was like, and you look so much like Sadio Mane. Can I take a picture, bro? Bro, when I tell you, I was like, I didn't even know how to react because I was insulted, obviously. Like, very insulted. But then also, like, at least I'm not getting robbed right now or anything because there were 2 of them. So I was like,
I said, nah, you look like Sadio.
I was like, let me just take this picture and go.
Bro.
So I just took the picture and just looked at the camera, just like deadpan staring at the camera. And then the guy ran back to his friend. He's like, oh, let me see. Oh, this is sick. And no one's gonna believe I met Sadio Mane kind of thing. And he walked off, and I was there like, bro, this country, man.
These men drop the dumbest things. I told you about this story last time. I don't even know if I want to bring this story up again. Remember when I was at that girl's house in India?
The house party thing.
Yeah.
Light skin, but I'm still a white nigga. That's you, man.
No, she weren't rapping lyrics though. Like, she just goes to me, bruh, where are you from? Because you're very confusing to me. Like, you look like a white nigga. And I was like, you know that meme of the guy blinking? Yeah.
Come again?
What? And then there was a big commotion. Bruv, that was a long night. She started getting angry with me in the end.
I can't believe that as well. How can you like?
Bruv, I don't know, man. But there's multiple occurrences like that. Like a lot of it's just people who are a bit ignorant.
Yeah.
Like it's not. A lot of it is not from conscious racism. Maybe is that the way to say it? Like, it's more just stupidity.
I don't know, cause even like, when is it? Cause you have to consciously choose to be ignorant to that extent. You get me? Like, cause it's difficult to not. At a certain point, it's difficult to not see.
I don't know though, cause I mean I agree. I don't understand how you can be that ignorant, but then I can't put myself in that position. I don't know what it would be like in that position.
Yeah, and also it's like you don't know you're being ignorant until someone shows you that you're being ignorant, kind of thing. So you'll just be living your life like normal.
It's not to condone it. Like I'm still saying, like if someone chooses to react to you because you're being ignorant, then it's your fault, innit? Like
you can't be angry with them.
You should have known, but I don't know, man. It was a confusing one to like think about. That was like that was the main thing where I was like ready to leave Asia by the end. But I was just like,
'cause
yo,
that
I'm
kind of
just
thing
tired of this,
that
man.
kind of thing could get on your nerves.
It's just like, cause it'll be like a lot of little things.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that was
That's
kind of a big thing, but
That's what I
like,
meant by like harmless, because it's like in each individual occurrence, it's like it doesn't cause you that much harm compared to like, I don't know, someone yelling abuse at you in the street kind of thing. But like,
yeah,
once you add it up, like
it was
does,
like, just tired of this. I'm ready
I
to
told
go
you that
home.
when we were in Ho Chi Minh, Shiji and I got racially profiled in like one club, because Ho Chi Minh has got this like it's famous for its nightlife, but like when we got there, it's just a bunch of like, I call it unts unts music, you know, that yeah. And it's like,
It's like techno.
bro, and it was just dead. It's like not dead as in the Ho Chi Minh's a sick city, and like the area was cool, but the nightlife wasn't as live as people had made it out to be. And we got to we walked past one bar and we heard I think notes. We were like, we went in and there were like some people from London and like a couple American people and stuff. And it was like music that like we kind of like, and I was like, oh, you know what, this is sick. Then the like woman that owned the bar or whatever came like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, oh, can we see a menu? And so we're looking at the menu, and then within seconds, like her mum or whoever, I think her mum owns the bar and she works at the bar or something. And bear in mind, when I say bar, it's not like a bar in London. It was basically like someone's kitchen. Like it wasn't like a big place. Like it was smaller than this room. The mum's like rushing us out, and we were like, "Why? What's up?" She's like, "Oh, you haven't ordered." So basically, she thought we were just coming to the bar just to sit instead of drinking. We're like, "Oh, we're looking at the menu." And then when we tried to place an order, she was saying no and stuff. And we're like, "What's the problem?" And then we looked around and we were like, "I see what's going on." And then so obviously I just called it what it is. I'm like, fam, just because two black people want to get a drink, like what we. And then this one girl who I think she's from New York or something came. She said, and I don't know where she was from yet, but she looked like Indian or like she looked brown basically. She was like, "Oh no, it can't be racism because I'm here." And I was looking at her like, oh, "Shut up, bro!" Like she should
dumb comments, bro.
She should like looked at each other. You're the ones when you look at each other, you look back like, "Fuck out of me." You're not even involved. Like, so when she said that, we were like, because even if they let us stay after that, I was thinking, bro, do I want to be around this girl now? Like, so we left and it was just like, bro. This
Dumber.
Bro, as soon as we left there, I was thinking, maybe I should write something about like traveling while black, and then you know, get into my like blogger black.
No, it's a serious thing. That's a serious thing because
yeah.
like I've never been to a country where there was literally no black people before.
I kind of used that as like, I don't know. To me, that was like why I kind of excused them for all the pictures they take. Because when I was telling Alex, when I saw my boy Alex in Hong Kong, he was saying like, yeah, it's like, it's even worse in China. Because he came from China to link me in Hong Kong. He's like, it's even worse in China where people taking pictures of you. Because like, but you need to remember, like, in a lot of these villages, like, they've never seen a non-Chinese person. So like, to them, it's like, imagine if you saw like a blue person walking in the street, like you take a picture of them, or like a green person, you'd be like, "Raw."
See, this is the thing. Like, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand it. I'm just saying I still don't accept it. Like, I don't want. Don't come and take a picture of me because you haven't seen someone like me before. I've seen someone like me before.
The maddest one, it was when Doug and I went in Hong Kong. We went to they got this peak called Victoria Peak. Like you can see all of Hong Kong. So like we just did like a day trip. We went and got food. Went up Victoria Peak, all that stuff. Yeah. And I was wearing my LeBron jersey. He was wearing his D-Wade jersey. And but people were asking me if I'm LeBron James, and asking me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not LeBron." And they were like,
can't lie. In that situation, I might have said yes, just to be LeBron for a day.
Bro, I was like, "Nah, I'm not LeBron." They're like, "Oh, do you play basketball?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, I do." And then they were like proper taking pictures of me as if I'm an NBA player. I'm like, "Yo, I'm 5'9". Man. Like, come on, like, and I know I'm in Asia, yeah, so like I felt like a giant amongst men because bare people are mad short there. But like, bro, I was like, "Yo, come on, like." How can I be a basketball player? Like a professional basketballer? Come on, man. I left my hoop dreams back when I didn't grow. I left my hoop dreams back then, man. Like,
oh, jeez. Nah, Asia was a different time.
I'll definitely go back though. Like, I want to go back and do like 2 months rather than one, because I feel like 1 month wasn't enough. Like, I've got a few more places I want to hit. I never got to go to like Thailand, Bali, like places like that.
Yeah, I'd like to go to more places. To be fair, I don't think I'll go back to India for a while. Like I might go back,
I mean, you spent a long time there, so I understand that.
but I feel like it probably is a much better experience as a tourist rather than work. Because the place I was in was like a business center, so it wasn't really like you didn't really see the beauty of India. Like it was more just like
Buildings,
a place where people work and stuff. Which, I mean, in itself is kind of cool, I guess, to like see that people, like a country that people view as like not having I mean, it's a dumb opinion, but like a country that people view as like not having like a proper economy, or people just don't know about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where you can go there.
It's like any. There's a perception of these countries, they think of it as like a third world country. Like,
that's what I'm
Ghana
saying.
And stuff like that. Like when people, bro, my house in Ghana is bigger than my house here.
That's what I'm saying. Like
people don't. I remember when people were like shocked we have Wi-Fi and stuff. I'm thinking, bro, shut up. Don't chat to me, man. Come on.
Have some respect.
Bro.
Have you seen that clip of Mourinho when he's walking out of the press conference?
Oh yeah,
like,
respect.
No, but so I guess it was chill to like be in a place where like business is booming in India.
I get that.
So like that was cool, but you didn't really get to see like the wonders of India where I was. So I might go back one day to travel, but for now I need a break, man. I need a spell in London.
I hear that, man. Anyway, man, music.
Yeah.
Basically, I stopped listening to not stopped listening to music, but like I wasn't keeping up on new music at all.
I haven't kept up very well, to be fair.
So since I've been back for I think it was 2 weeks yesterday. Oh no, 2 weeks today. I've been back, and it's been like just catching up on everything that's happened. Yeah, but what have you been listening to, man?
Burna Boy's album, the YBN Corday, Ari Lennox. I like that project.
Bro, she's doing a show in December, and I had no idea. I'm pissed as well because I was like waiting for her to do a show and everything, and I think she must have announced it while I was away because I didn't see anything. Tickets have been on sale for like a month, and
wait, is it sold out?
Yeah, and I'm vexed,
God,
man. Like, because she doesn't come here often. I mean, so I'm thinking like, when will I ever get the chance to see her?
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, man. She does like festivals or something.
You know who might drop soon? Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Because she released that song. Did you listen to that song?
I didn't get to it yet, but I saw so I didn't listen to the whole thing, but there were bare clips on Twitter because they were talking about Diddy's son who's like featured in it, right? And you know the way like all his videos, he's just doing what his dad did. You get me? Like he's dressed the same, everything. It's like someone was saying like, oh, his whole career can't just be like reliving his dad's career from like, cause like your whole career can't just be 90s throwbacks. You know what I mean? Like, but so yeah, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I saw a few clips from the video and stuff. Yeah, it sounded good though.
Song's good. Yeah. Song's good. If she drops, that'd be good. Who else have I listened? I listened to a bit of Dream, Revenge of the Dreamers. I've still not really listened to the whole thing through.
I like that album, man. I probably liked it.
I would say Burna Boy's album's my like favorite album so far of the year. Of the year, yeah.
So I was thinking about this because like I haven't liked many of the hip hop because usually when I do my list here, it's usually hip hop because I listen to other genres, but I don't listen to them in the same way, if that makes sense. But I just haven't really been feeling much like from hip hop. Like on my list, I made like a mid-year kind of list kind of thing. And from my list, if I can find it, there's no hip hop on it, YBN Corday might be, but like obviously it just dropped, so I need to like.
The YBN Corday album is good though.
And
someone said it sounds like the album that Chance
thought
he was releasing, and he said on top of that like it has a better Chance verse than any of the like songs on Chance's album.
Oh man,
which is rude,
bro. That Chance album, man.
Oh my,
it's a mess. It's a mess.
Such a disappointment, honestly, because
I'm not surprised that I didn't like it.
You know what though? Because the way I don't even know if this was an intended rollout, right? But he released Acid Rap in 10 Days.
I think that was intended.
And then he went touring, like did festivals and stuff. So I saw him like a week or two before.
Oh yeah, Love Boats, yeah. I'm surprised the album. You know the way he announced that his album will be coming in July. He announced that ages ago. I'm surprised that he did the festivals and stuff before dropping the album. Like, I thought he would have gone to the... Like, did he perform anything off the new album? Exactly. Like, I thought he would have taken the new material.
Maybe his label.
But no, but he's independent, bro.
Or maybe the people who manage him, whatever. Maybe they heard the new album. They were like, let's make sure we get these festivals in before this drops. Let's strike while demand is still hot. Things are going to be awful quiet in a couple of months.
Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. I just think people don't want to hear about your wife, bro. Like,
it's not even that, though, because people have made, like, love albums before.
That's true.
So I don't... Bro, the songs are just not good. In my opinion.
Alright, you know what I'll say, yeah? Because I don't think the album's trash. I don't think it's good.
I listened to it once. I'll give it that I never gave it a second spin.
Okay.
But the one time I listened to it, I was like, this is dead. And I was in a good mood to listen to music. Like, it was the morning, you know, I was doing some chores. I was about to make breakfast. I was like, what is going on here? Like, this is really not the correct way to start the day.
I remember the one I didn't like. You know, I was telling you yesterday, the one that I really didn't like. Let's Go on the Run. Let's go on the run. Let's go on the run. Bro, shut up. Like, it was. I remember I was driving to work and it was playing. I was like, what is this? Like, what is going on? Bro, you make good music. I've heard it. So this ain't it. Like,
Who condoned this? That's what I want to know.
bro.
Because Chance's projects before this have been so good.
You know what I'll say though? Alright, so firstly, the album's too long. 22 songs.
Way too long.
Too long.
Way
Hour
too long.
17 minutes is just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's way too long.
Actually, you know what albums before we get
This is
back
the
to
Tiana Taylor song, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Nah, I like it. What was I gonna say? Before we get back to Chance's one, yeah. Chris Brown needs to stop making feature length albums the same length as feature length films, bro.
Bro, Chris Brown dropped. I haven't even heard that album. I'm not gonna lie.
I listened to it once, and the thing is, when you listen, because the last time I listened to his last one as well, the Heartbreak on a Full Moon.
I listened to that one. Yeah.
I listened to it before he dropped the bonus thing as well. So
Did you do like an extra 22 tracks or something?
He made a 45 track into like a 60 track album, something like that. Yeah. So with this one, I saw 30 something songs. Yeah. I was like, Chris Brown's doing it again, and I was like, because it's impossible to figure out which. It just becomes like background music because you can't concentrate on an album for that. I don't know. It might just be me, but I can't concentrate on an album for 3 hours. I just can't do it.
No, I've listened to that album full way through once. I was doing other things.
The last one,
yeah.
Because with this one, it just became background music. Like, and the only song I can remember of it is No Guidance, the one with Drake. No, there was one more song.
But that dropped before, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that was Undecided. That was the other one. Again, it dropped before. So like, I'd heard them before. That's why I knew I could remember it from the album. But everything else of the album, I literally can't. He has a Gunna feature as well, and I remember because I rate Gunna. That's it. Like, and I don't even remember the song, but like, bro, someone needs to have a word with Chris Brown. Like, hold some back.
stop giving everyone everything.
Spread out the content, man. Like,
I need to listen to the album though.
it's too long, bro. It's actually too long.
What do you think of the No Guidance song?
I like it.
You like it?
I was getting into a big discussion with my boy Jordan about who had a better, who was better on the song, Chris Brown or Drake, because I think I was saying Chris Brown at the start, yeah, but then listening to it again, I think Drake, because Chris Brown gave Drake that whole like outro bit with the like, is that freaky? And then I forgot all the rest of it, but like, you a little hot girl, you a little sweetie, you know, all that stuff, yeah. So like,
Drake has like so many outros
yeah,
of the exact same content though.
like, what do you mean?
So he has the song with Future. I think it's the Diamonds Dancing song.
Yeah.
It's the same outro,
yeah.
just like different content.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he has more as well. Like there's a few tracks where
That's his bag, bro.
yeah.
That's his bag.
I was
He's got,
thinking.
he's got a few bags that like once he gets it, like no one can touch it.
Yeah, I was thinking. The song is more in Drake's bag than Chris Brown's bag.
Yeah.
It was like Chris Brown had to come through.
If they cut it before the outro, I would have said that it was Chris Brown because his voice is just better than Drake's. But then when with the whole outro thing, I was like, yeah, Drake, you can't match Drake on that kind of thing. So like, yeah. But yeah, so Chris Brown someone needs to have a word with him and tell him to stop dropping albums that are 3 hours long. Yeah, but Chance's album, yeah. What I'll say is, so obviously it's too long.
Is it too happy?
It is too happy. It actually is. I feel bad saying it, but we don't want to hear it.
You know what? You know what's funny though? He released a similarly happy album in 2016, and we were here for it.
Yeah.
We were here for it.
That was God at work. He was praising God, bro. So God was like, I'm blessed the album. Because that's the only other explanation I can think of. But no, to be honest, the songs on that were just better than this one.
Yeah, I think
they were just better than this.
I don't think it's to do with the happiness of his music. I think it's actually he was making good songs in 2016. These songs aren't good.
No, and it's also like we've heard it before because we heard it in 2016. You can't give us the same. He's basically done the same thing,
bro. If he gave us the same thing, I feel like it still would have been better than what he gave us.
No.
Because
we're tired of that now. Like we've heard it, bro.
We're not happy anymore.
People like, you need to switch up because like unless you're trying to be a Christian rapper or something like that, like you can't just give us happy I love God. Like I've heard that, bro. I've got a Christian playlist. Like, I've got a gospel playlist I can spin. I don't need it. Especially in the album, like this is meant to be your big debut album. You haven't dropped music in 3 years. Like, bro, give us something else, man. Or at least talk to us about something. Like he does better stuff in Chicago in terms of like social work and stuff like that. You could tell us about that maybe, but nah, you don't want to tell us about that.
He came through talking about the sanctity of marriage. It's a mad thing because it's not like
people don't care about that either as well. Like,
yeah, people are less likely to respond to that.
Yeah,
like his last album was about his child.
Yeah,
which people were like,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, cool. I can understand that.
Yeah, the sanctity of marriage, bare people like,
bro, this is hot girl summer.
Bro, this
is city boy summer.
No one tell you that way. Even had Meg Thee Stallion on the album, she could have been like, "Oh, Chance, we're not doing this right now." Like,
you need to understand what's going on in the culture right now, Chance.
People in Afro Nation, you feel me?
No one is trying to hear a song about marriage right now.
The whole country. All the black community in this country went to flipping Afro Nation, to while out. And you're gonna tell me, sing to me about how nice it is to be married, bro. Man.
You just like got the temperature all wrong.
Yeah. So all right, the first 3 songs I like, especially the Smino song, Eternal. Then there was that Hot Shower song, the one that like loads of white people were like woeing to, hitting the woe. The other one's like hot damn hot shower, and then you.
Oh, I don't like that song.
It's terrible. It's awful. If it weren't for the baby, like the song is just, the baby came and saved it. But other than that, the song is just awful. Especially Chance's bit, like his voice, everything about that song is trash.
And he has mad questionable lyrics on every song. Bro. This guy used to be able to spit.
Bro, my tool got 8 legs like a spider. Oh no, my tool got 8 legs like Daddy Long. Do better, bro. Do better.
Like, he can spit bars.
Bro.
But I don't understand what happened on the album.
Then I did actually like after Hot Shower. There's We Go High and I Got You Always and Forever. I like those songs. And then Rue with the song with his brother. I like that one.
Rue is good.
Then he was just trash with The Big Day and Let's Go on the Run. Like awful songs, bro. Like just not good. Then Meg Thee Stallion. I liked her feature on it.
Yeah, her feature was good.
And his bar, like it's a flex song, so it's cool. Yeah.
I'm So Handsome, that song, no, I like that song, to be fair.
Yeah. Big Fish with Gucci Mane, I liked when he said, Chance the Rapper and Goo Up the Trapper. I thought that was that's why I like that song, to be honest. I didn't listen to anything else. That when he said that, I was like... then there's Ballin' Flossing, 5-year plan, Get a Bag, Slide Around, like... All the rest of them just forget. Like, after that Gucci Mane song, it just becomes forgettable.
I feel like the Ballin' Flossing song was okay, from what I remember.
And then I like the last song. I like the last song better than 6 previous.
I'm not gonna lie, I never got to the last song. I can't lie.
I like Nicki Minaj has a good verse in it, but like even Nicki Minaj is questionable because she's talking about apparently she's married now to that guy that's like she knew him from like her childhood or something, and he's a criminal, like he's an ex-felon, and he went down for like a murder charge or something like that. Was it a murder charge or like he went down for something crazy, yeah.
Wait, put my gum in the bin.
And he's out. Yeah, he went down for something crazy and he's out now. And bro, it was like she was rapping about him like he beat the case for me or something like that. I was thinking, what are you here condoning right now? Like,
Nicki moves a bit wild, to be honest, man.
she's in a whole.
Even that stuff with her brother or whatever it was.
That's a mad thing as well.
Yeah.
That's a mad thing as well.
So I don't know with her.
But yeah, Chance's. I mean, we've talked about Chance's album for way too long because the album doesn't deserve that much discussion. It's just not good. There's so many things that have dropped, yeah,
That have been good.
that have been much better than that. That I don't even think.
We just
I
spent
actually
so much
wanna
time on the
apologise for spending so long
negativity.
talking about that. Nah, it was
Burner's album. Burner Boy's album.
Burner's album has been sick. And you know what I want to do, yeah, when we can get Daniel back on to this, because basically I was talking to Daniel about this back in I think December or it might have been January. We did an episode where we were talking about I think we did like a roundup of the best music from last year. And you know, last year I was saying my favorite genre was Afrobeats last year, and Afrobeats had like a really strong year, which Daniel was saying like it started in 2017, but like 2018 was big for it. I think it's continued and gone like even further in 2019 because like so right now we're playing Zulu Screams underneath the Gold Link song like of his album.
That worked
And
out
his
well.
album's called Diaspora, and it's like about like he's got music from all different parts of the like African diaspora. Do you know what I mean? Like he's heavily influenced by like African music. Burna Boy's album dropped, which is like a really really good album. Debatably could have been album of the year. I don't know yet. Like it's only been out for like 3 weeks or something like that, so we need to give it a bit of time. But like I really like the album. Beyonce dropped that Lion King. What's it called? Lion King. The Gift. Yeah,
The Gift.
which was really good, and that had a bunch of Afrobeats people on it. Shatta Wale had a verse with her, which is wild. But like, basically, like you're seeing that African music has become like profitable to the extent that the quote unquote bigger genres are now coming to it, and like you can see what Burna Boy was saying back when he was doing Coachella, and he was insulted that he was on a small, like his name was so small, and he was saying like I'm an African giant, blah 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 blah. Yeah, like everything he was saying, even though it sounded like he was kind of wilding out back then, like you can see what he meant because he's quickly becoming like one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not just like in the UK or just in Nigeria, like all over people are hearing of him now. So he kind of commands a certain level of respect. You know what I mean? And even looking at the success of like Afro Nation and things like that, like people are really fucking with Africa right now, bro. Like
Afro Nation was a huge success, man.
I'm gassed.
That I have to say.
I'm gassed. I'm upset that the only reason I didn't go was because my cousin's engagement was on the Saturday, and I don't know if I can forgive her for that. But, but I'm going to Afro Nation Ghana, so I still need to buy my tickets, but I'm definitely going to that. So
Is Afro Nation gonna run by the same people?
yeah, same festival.
And then they're thinking of Miami next year.
I don't know if that was just rumors, but having said that, enough people have said it now that like they should be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't thinking about it, they're like, "Bro, should we do Miami?" Like,
Give the people what they want.
yeah, exactly.
That's what you gotta do at the end of the day.
But yeah, like definitely a success in terms of this is me like having not gone but spent the last week like just watching Snap relentlessly, watching people enjoy it and stuff. So it just looked like a proper.
Yeah, people had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Too good of a time, in some cases.
People were wilding out there, man. They really were, bro. From the stories, I want to get like a few people that went to just come and just tell us any
Just
story,
sit down.
any like PG enough stories that they can tell us, anything that's not going to implicate them or anyone else.
Yeah.
But
You know when you do, you just see like multiple people that you know.
in the same
Now,
place.
yeah. And like there's so many
Different
mutuals.
angles, yeah,
Like
different angles, yeah.
it's like rah. That was a busy weekend.
Bro. I feel like it was Forget Your Man festival.
Yeah, it was.
I've had too many cases of people like, "Did you have a man?" It's like, why'd you have to remind me about that kind of thing? Obviously, black men don't cheat, so
Yeah.
we can't relate. But
No, but to be fair, like if my girl was going to Afro Nation, I might be like, we've had a good run.
They're the ones where it's like, I reckon, yeah, say your girl will go to Afro Nation, you're like, oh cool, yeah, like, should we book an Airbnb? And she's like, we? We? And like, I'm going to Afro Nation, you're staying here, kind of thing. Or it's like one of them where she's like, yeah, I'll link you there, innit? Like she just sees you as another festival goer.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh man. But yeah, like my point was that like when we get Daniel, when Daniel comes in, I want to discuss how like African music is sort of like basically continuing to write, because it's like, remember I chatted to you about it and I was like, you said like, do you think it's a fad,
a phase,
like the
tropical vibes?
Yeah.
What were they calling it? Like tropical music or something? I don't know. They came up with some mad name for it. It was basically just like dancehall.
Was this back when Drake was?
Drake was doing his Controller.
Yeah, bro.
Justin Bieber had that Sorry song or whatever it was.
I don't even know what they were.
They called it like tropical house or something. I think it was tropical
House.
house. I think that's what they called it.
Where was I with this?
Who allowed this to happen?
Bro, tropical house.
They called it something like that. Something like that. Because that was a wave and then that just disappeared. They took Party Next Door with it.
Where is he? You know what? He needs to drop a care package as well. You see where Drake dropped care package? He needs to drop care package as well, man. Persian Rugs. I need to hear it on a streaming service.
Oh, you see Bryson Tiller dropped a song.
I didn't even listen to it yet. It was good. I heard like
it was alright.
I heard bits of it, but I'm not satisfied. Like I need more. Do you get me? But then he said he's not even working on the album, so it's like, wow. I saw a meme. It was like, it's a picture of Davido sweating bare. Yeah. And he said, Bryson Tiller after dropping that 2 minutes song.
Yeah, Bryson, I don't know what he's doing. Meanwhile, you got Tory Lanez dropping a feature on everything, it seems. He's on a Wiley song.
Oh yeah, I don't know that song.
Nah, that song's dead, to be fair.
But Wiley's, I was actually going to chat to you about this, because Wiley's in like a phase of his career where it's like, he just makes dead music, but we're calm with it.
No, the Bossy song is alright.
I don't like it. I don't hate it, but I'm not a fan.
I think it's okay, like, I don't think it's...
Bro, compare it to the Wiley that we know, bro. Like, the Wiley that's hard. You get me?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it's not... Yo! Kano dropped 2 songs.
You know what's magic? Basically, so what I do now is when I know someone's dropping an album, so because you know he announced his album is coming in 2 weeks. His album's coming in 2 weeks.
What?
I think always end of August, and that's in 2 weeks. Yeah.
It's soonish, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks. No, maybe it's like 2. Anyway, carry on.
What's the date today?
The 10th? The 9th?
Yeah, I think it's 24th August. It's either 24th or 31st.
He's releasing it for Carnival weekend.
It might be 31st then. I can't remember. Basically, it's end of August.
Yeah.
Anyway, now what I do, if someone drops a single, but I know the album's coming, I wait and listen to it as a whole project, because that's what I did with that Gold Roses song with Drake on Rick Ross's album, which dropped yesterday. So I listened to it yesterday fully. So, because I feel like it's easier to judge like a song and a album and stuff, like when it's part of a whole project, so you see where it's like, where the artist wanted it to fit in, if that makes sense.
True.
But having said that, sometimes it's just like,
I mean, you can still judge a song as a single, though.
You can, and like I do that when it's just like a song comes and there's no like sign that album's coming or anything like that. But like, if I can see that the album's coming soon,
then you Wait, what do you think of the Big Sean single again?
Bro, I'm not trying to hear from Big Sean.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really not.
Really?
I don't know what it is about him. Like,
wow.
I don't know if I ever forgave him for coming at Kendrick. I feel bad saying that, but like, bro, he just kind of got on my nerves after that. I realized that, bro, like, this guy's corny. Like,
you think he's corny?
Bro, so much of like. Firstly, I didn't like that I Decided album.
He hasn't dropped anything good.
Yeah, he hasn't dropped anything good in my opinion since well, actually, I shouldn't say good. He hasn't dropped anything like as good as the things we've seen from him before since he did that album with Janae.
So you think that
me, that's probably his best
since
project.
2088, it's been a downward spiral?
Definitely.
I would say
like
Dark
to
Sky
swing with- I
Paradise
like
is
to
probably his
swing
best project.
That's his best solo project.
You think that the 2088 album is better?
I prefer it to Dark Sky Paradise.
You think we're gonna get 2088 part 2?
No.
She's doing backing on that single again song,
But
which
still-
is wild
It's
to
crazy.
be fair,
It's crazy, yeah.
bruh.
That's a flex.
Yeah,
that's a flex.
That's
I'd be rating for that.
That's a 3 for City Boys. 100%, fam. My guys broke up with her. Made a song called Single Again. Talking about, told her we'd be better off friends. And she's crooning in the background. Nah, Big Sean, he's got some special powers, you know. It's not even like he's tall.
Yeah, Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I rate him because he's short. And he's good.
He's mad short. Yeah, she tattooed his face and then tattooed over it, right?
Oh, she covered it now.
She covered. Yeah, no, she covered it. She's not still walking around with him on her arm.
I'll be mad if she is.
Yeah. But I just don't understand how you can finesse like that. I've never been able to finesse
Didn't
like
he finesse, like, he got, who's exes again? Ariana Grande and
that.
her and Janae Aiko.
And some
And he was
Glee
taking-
girl.
Huh?
The girl from Glee.
Oh, yeah, but they're not on good terms. He made that I Don't Fuck With You song.
Yeah.
So, like, it was Ariana Grande and
Janae.
and he took, like, bare pictures with them together at, like, a party.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
basically
yeah.
looked like he came with both of them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bruh, this guy, like, it's mad.
That's next level sauce, man.
Yeah, man.
Respect to him.
Yeah.
My
But
hero.
nah, I mean, I don't know. If he drops an album, then I'll listen. But like, I'm like, bruv.
The two songs he dropped were good though.
I'll listen. Then.
Like even
I'll
that single again tune was, and he got that's. I'm telling you, right? You have to have your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the scene right now. That single again was much better suited to this summer than Chance's whole album. like,
Let's not talk about Charles. Bro. That guy. There was so many other albums. Like I had a list. Hold on. Basically, what I did every month because I knew we weren't going to be dropping episodes because various things and we were busy. So I made like a list of the albums and stuff I was listening to. My favorite stuff from each month. Yeah. So obviously May was Tyler's album.
Tyler's album I really liked.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't think
Really
it was,
liked.
like people were saying album of the year. I don't know about that, but I was a fan. And also it's interesting because it was like unlike any Tyler album we've heard. Tyler's one of those artists a bit like what Kendrick does, where you get like a completely different type of listening experience per album. Like a bit like Childish Gambino does a similar thing as well.
Yeah.
It's like it's a completely different experience per.
Bruv, what ever happened to Childish Gambino's album?
Is he dropping another one?
Wasn't like he dropped that.
It feels like summer and.
Yeah, no, but even after Made in America, he never dropped an album, right?
Made in America Festival, This Is America, this one.
Sorry, This Is America.
No, he dropped This Is America, then he dropped Feels Like Summer and
Something else, Summer
Summertime.
Vibes, Yeah, but what, was that just random like drops?
I mean, he called the two together like the summertime pack, and it came last summer. So I feel like it was literally just for summer.
Because when he dropped
They were sick though.
today,
No, those songs were sick.
oh yeah, they were sick. And he had that project with that short film with Rihanna.
I didn't watch the whole thing, you know.
I haven't
Is it
watched
good?
it either.
Rihanna was looking really good in that though.
She always looks good, bro.
You know what's funny actually? I was gonna say, you know when you came back, it was like right after they announced that Rihanna had moved to London, like right after the news emerged. So like, I was like, right, this guy. I say I love Rihanna, but he's committed. Like he come all the way back from India. He's crossing oceans and
I
continents.
saw the alert on my phone. I was like, yo, you man, I gotta go in. Yo, hold tight. So it was fun.
I feel like we'll see her at Carnival. You know, I've been thinking that.
See Rihanna at Carnival. Oh my god.
I've dreamt about this since
You
I
have,
was.
to, you have to try and
I've
secure
dreamt
a
about it
wife.
for years, bro. Like, why did Rihanna at Carnival? I've dreamt. I've had that dream many times, bro. Like,
Bruv, that would be the goals. That would be actually, I think life would be complete.
yeah, bro. I'm chill.
Yeah.
I'm happy after that. Anything can happen to me after that.
It's just always at in the back of your mind. Anything bad that you go
I'm
through.
that guy. You know what I mean? But how did we even get onto Rihanna? Oh, the short film. I was gonna say yeah, with Gambino, yeah, because I recently watched Lion King, like the live action one.
Oh, who is he in that?
He's Simba.
He's Simba.
He's like the grown Simba.
The grown Simba.
Yeah, like when Simba comes back in, like
Simba the man.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Bruh,
he
didn't even know that.
The whole time I was watching it, I was like, it just made me realize that we need another Gambino album because.
Bruv, it's been meant to drop for time. When he dropped This Is America,
But he hasn't announced anything.
wasn't he saying my next album will be my last when he dropped This Is America?
He never said when the next album was
Yeah,
coming.
but-
He just said it's going to be his last. And he said it's going to be his last as Gambino. And he also said it as part, like, he was saying it's like, this is the last Gambino tour and everything, like when he did the tour. So I feel like that's...
Did he
more what
break
meant.
his foot on the tour?
Yeah, that's why so I saw him in March, but I was meant to see him in November, but he had to heal up. So, but his show was crazy as well. It was like proper sick. So, I was really happy when I got to see him.
Wait, how did we get onto Gambino? We're talking about something else.
Tyler's album. I said Tyler's album. The way he changes the sound per album is
Yeah,
like how
yeah.
Gambino does it, and Kendrick. Like you get a different listening experience per thing,
Every album.
which is something that we needed from trance rather than the same. Because you can only do the same thing when it's something people still want.
I know we're back on Chance again. I don't feel like he did the same thing. I feel like this is a much worse album than his last album. Like,
Yeah,
I don't feel like he did the same thing. I felt like his content was similarly upbeat.
I think he did the same thing but worse.
See, what he did, he changed the subject from child to
wife.
wife. And he changed the music from good to bad. Like, so...
I still rate him though as an artist.
I mean, I saw him live. I really liked his show.
I still
so
rate him
it's-
as an artist. I'll just take this album off like.
Yeah, everyone's
It's just
allowed
not in my
one.
rotation, innit? I'll just rotate.
Everyone's allowed
I'll
one.
spin the other ones. Yeah. you're another one dead one, man. But what else shot again? Sorry. There was Tyler YG's album, which I like.
Yeah, it's good.
Although I think Lay was going crazy when he said album of the year, but people just like love to throw this album of the year out. When the album's like a week old, then a month later they're like, "Oh, how's that album of the year?" Like, you listen to it, you're like, "Oh no, I haven't really spun it." Oh, funny.
Yeah, people do overreact.
Ari Lennox's album
Now that might be album of the year.
is it's high up my list. I think it was number 2 or
That
it's up
album's
there, it's
really
up there,
good.
It's up there.
See, when I finally get my new house, I don't even care if the song's like technically sung from a female perspective.
New
I'm
Apartment.
banging out that new apartment song.
I just got a new apartment. Jim Jones' album, which was decent. I thought it was a bit long, but to be honest, you know what it is like. I'll listen to like these people that were like, I kind of think of them as old school artists now because like they're not as active as they used to be, and it's like I listen to them with kind of like a different ear. It's more like I appreciate the stuff they do, but like I don't spin it often. Do you get me? Like not much of Jim Jones stuff enters into like my regular rotation kind of thing. But it was a decent album. Skepta's album, which I really liked.
Skepta's album I liked.
That's on my list.
Chiji was not rating that album, boy.
I don't know why, but
Bro,
we'll get into that another time.
we need to get him on
Yeah,
to discuss that.
he needs to explain himself. Bro. But I mean, he kept bringing up M Huncho, which like I actually do prefer the M Huncho album to the Skepta's one, but like that doesn't mean I dislike Skepta's album. You know what I mean? And
I
it's
didn't
definitely better than Konnichiwa. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Definitely
bro,
better
it's
than
so much better than Konnichiwa. Not to say Konnichiwa was bad, but
Slow Tide rocked his album as well.
yeah, I spun it a couple of times.
I liked it. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but because he does those like weird things. You know what I mean when I say that? Like just things that are just a bit odd. Like
Yeah, he's a strange guy.
the beat will just switch up or something, or he'll just be rapping off beat.
He often just raps off
just
beat.
to rap off beat, and it's like
This beat would sound so much better if you rapped on it.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean.
Mostack, seen as Mostack is playing right now.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Mostack's album.
What do you think of the Mostack album?
So I like it, yeah. But something about Mostack just annoys me, and I can't put my finger. Yeah, there's a few artists that like just get on my nerves, and I don't know what it is. Like Mostack, Stefflon Don, like a few artists that I'm just like, you just jar me, and I don't know why.
Fair
But,
enough.
Like, I don't know what it is about Mostack. It just annoys me. Something like you know, and that's like, there's that song. He's like, never trust the Arsenal fan that still chats to Lingard.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, I was just pissed, and I don't know why. Like, it just really annoyed me. Like, I was listening, I was like, this fucking Mostack guy. And like, he hasn't really done anything wrong. He's just said like a bar that I'm not really a big fan of. But and I've heard loads of artists do that, but for some reason I reacted like proper angry. Like I remember this was back when I was still at the job here, so it was a Friday morning, so I was like handing the paper out, and I fully like I was opening one of the packs, and I opened it just like, and I don't know if it was like because he brought up Lingard, and I really don't like Lingard, something because I hate every player that plays for us, but I don't know what it was, but things like that, or like that other song where he's like I'll shoot myself or something, and then there's the sound of like him firing a gun. He's like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. On the first track, he's like, I can't remember.
Can't lie, I didn't really bang the first track that much.
I wasn't a fan of it. Once I heard that, I was just like, nah.
Thing is, I liked his album though.
Yeah.
I spin about 4 tracks. This track, this Shannon track.
The one with Dave and Thing.
Yeah.
Dave and J Hus. I like
Yeah.
that track.
I
Fredo as well. I like that one.
I actually do like the one It might be the one that has the bar about Lingard. The one where it's like jumped out the ooh.
Yeah, I think that is the one.
Is it that one?
I can't remember, bro. I can't remember which one because every time I hear that Lingard bar, I just skip the song. Like, but I do like that song. Jumped out the ooh. What's that one called again?
It's called Jumped Out the Ooh.
Oh, really?
No. It's called Respect and Love.
I think that is the one with the
Respect and Love.
I do actually like that song.
That's a good song, no?
It is a good song.
Jumped out the
I
ooh.
don't know what it is about that bar that really annoys me. God Diary I don't like because I felt like he was just
Flexing, but in a weird
And
way.
he was like, I don't know, man. It felt a bit like kiss and tell, a bit like what the game does, which I find corny.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, shut up. Man.
What do you think about I can't lie, I've never really spun that song. The Make Me Fall in Love and You Can Keep Me Forever song.
I don't like it.
I haven't spun it properly. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like it.
But yeah. Shango is a good song.
It's alright, man. It's cool. Obviously, OT Bop came out. That was time ago. But that's a contender for song of the summer. But I feel like we need to come like after Carnival. We can come back and say what song of the summer was. Because for me, Carnival is marks the end of summer.
OT Bop is gonna go off at Carnival.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know what's funny? I find jokes about them, yeah. You know the way they had that big thing about turning down Afro Nation because they were like intro acts rather than like the headliners or whatever it was. Yeah. Then they went to Afro Nation as customers. So, which is like, I think it's dumb in one respect because it's like you could have got paid to OT Bop and now you're just paying to OT Bop. But then also it's like, I kind of respect them for it because it's like, bro, we never said like we don't rate your festival. We dislike you as people. We just have like our principle and like where we should be on a festival billing, and you didn't want to do that, so we pulled out kind of.
Yeah. No, I rate them for it. They were turning up as well.
They made me laugh, bro, because like regardless of how many times I've seen them like on screen or anything like that, like I can't recognize any members. Like they could be in this room right now, and I'd be like even when Offa and I went to Strawberries and Cream. And I got press passes because I was like working for the paper at the time, so like, we were backstage and stuff like that, and flipping, dude, we see them like, and I was just like, bro, it's that guy from NSG. We were like, nah, no way, man. And then Offa looked at him, he was like, he did it like, and then the guy did it back. We were like, oh shit, it's him kind of thing because it's like he started doing the options dance, and we're like. Bro, so is this how like we have to recognize you? They just have to dance everywhere that way people know who they are. Cause
that's mad. I feel like there's one or two of them where I'm like, these guys are not recognizable people. Like they're just
bro, they look like every Ghanaian,
generic looking people
I've ever seen in my life.
But like the guy with dreads, I couldn't even recognize him in the crowd. To be fair.
Bro, I feel like I've seen
the guy who always wears the
lots
do.
of NSGs walking around Ghana every time I go. Like
the guy who always wears the do.
Yeah,
I think I could recognize him.
That's the taller one, right?
Yeah.
Because he's taller than all the rest. All the rest of them are like average Ghanaian height, 5'6".
Also, why is Chip in the video for OT Bop not doing anything?
Bro, you know that
I was like, is this guy not gonna spit a verse?
With OT Bop here, I thought that that's why I was slightly disappointed with the song. I think it's just because I had some expectations because like they put out that snippet with Drake's voice and we thought Drake was gonna be on it. You see the video with Chip in it and like you just thought like different things were happening.
Yeah.
Like we thought, all right, fine, maybe the song will come. There'll be a remix to follow or something, and like none of that happened but the song is still sick.
It's got Chip to do backing.
The song is still sick anyway. But what else dropped? That was all in May, which seems so long ago.
Yeah. Did you watch any of the Love Island final?
I was abroad, but basically it's funny because I don't watch Love Island and I never have. Like I'm not interested in it, but I know exactly what happened because of the memes.
Bro, I swear this is like his biggest year because I've never watched it before.
Yeah.
And this is the first year I've watched it.
They're making it they're making 2 Love Islands a year now.
I think it's gonna get dead from now.
Really? I think because brands and everything have like recognized it's basically like the new Big Brother, but they've made it more profitable now.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like eventually these things die out. Like Big Brother got dead.
Big Brother was on top for over a decade, bro.
Really?
People were watching Big Brother for years, man. Like literally. I never watched it, so I don't know. But
See, all I'm thinking is I don't feel like I'll watch Love Island again next summer. That's my thing.
but the memes and everything will still.
That's
You'll follow
true.
it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because I never watched it. I watched one episode, I think, like in the whole thing. But I know exactly what happened. I know that Danny pissed off your one day with Arabella or whatever her name is, and then we ended up with Jordan, and I know everything that happened, bro. I know
The man were moving toxic,
Bro.
bro. Especially the light skinned guys.
No,
I was thinking.
I was about to say, like, don't lump us in with you, yeah. Because us black men, look at Ovi. He was just an upstanding gentleman.
That's
bro.
true. Ovi was yeah.
Because he comes to his church, bro. Like,
Bruv, I was thinking these light skinned guys are like, they're flopping it for the rest of the light skinned community. They're making it seem like none of us can make our minds up on one woman.
the funniest thing was when they said, like, oh, my head would never be turned or whatever.
That was Danny. That was Danny.
Even if Beyonce walked in, my head wouldn't be turned. And then, bro, it's literally like...
Someone who was not Beyonce walked into the villa. Head was spun.
Like, yeah, dude, I don't know what to say about you light skin guys. Like,
None of them were from London, innit? They were northern.
all of them.
Yeah, Michael was from Liverpool. Danny was from
Yeah,
Hull,
yeah,
which is a mad place to be from, to be honest.
Yeah.
No wonder he's a bit.
That's true, I didn't realize it.
And
Oh,
Jordan
yeah,
is from Manchester.
Oh, no, and they had that Sharif guy on at the start
Oh,
who was just sauceless, bro.
he
Like,
was sauceless. Man showed up to Love Island without a trim. From
no, and then did you see he gave an explanation for it? That was the dumbest thing I've ever
yeah,
heard.
that
He said
a white director was
Bro,
like, your hair
beforehand
looks
the
good.
production said your hair looks calm. A white guy. Has he ever had a trim in his life? Has he ever been to a barber shop? You know what I mean?
But the thing is, white people don't notice when you cut your hair
Bro,
anyway.
That's my point. Like he doesn't have the expertise to tell you. You know what I mean?
Sharif was moving mad with that Anna chick.
Oh, was he with Anna?
He was with Anna before Jordan.
Oh yeah, and then Jordan pissed her off.
I mean,
Bro, Love Island this year, it was funny, man. Ovi came and just like lived his best life, and everybody went crazy. Like,
yeah.
bro, he was on this morning Britain the other day or something like that, cooking eggs just because he was cooking eggs in the villa, and it's like, bro, anybody can fry an egg. Like, even I can fry an egg, bro. Like, I can't do anything in the kitchen. I can make eggs.
Bro, man, fully had the whole nation going wild because he put like some seasoning in his food.
Bro.
He put like a bit of garlic and chili. Everyone was going wild.
Crazy, honestly. But yeah, like, and even his whole message thing, like, people didn't get the reference. Everything was like, I was watching, I was just like, we just need more black people on this thing, or like a blacker audience or something, like, because then people wouldn't be so wowed by like you know they did that bit where he like took his do-rag off. He was like waves cooked to perfection or whatever. Like, but bare people have done that. Like, you know what I mean, like,
That's really not a special thing.
we all do that. I don't even have waves, and then when I take the do-rag off, I'm like, check that. And they're like, oh, what's this thing he's taking off his head? Like, wow. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was funny, man. It's funny. Nah, but there was a lot of toxic masculinity in that show.
Yeah, to be honest, like, I said it a while back actually. Like, when girls say like men are trash, like, we are actually trash.
It was
Like,
really trash.
we are fully trash. I just I'm a man, so I have to back us. It's a bit like United, like, we're shit. But if someone comes to say like we're shit, if they're not a United fan, then I have to.
You have to be like, hold on 1 second.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit like that, but yeah.
Nah, but let's not forget who might be the most trash person on that show, yeah? That Curtis guy was very, very trash. And I feel like people are not speaking about it because he ended up in a relationship with the Irish girl.
Oh,
the
Curtis
Mora girl.
and Mora.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was
I
like...
didn't know anything. I just knew he got a bit tubby in there, and he was like...
Bro, he was-
dancing.
He got a bit fat.
He came out looking like a BBW. And he was always doing that weird dancing in there as well, like,
Yeah,
salsa kind of
he's
thing.
like a ballroom dancer.
Oh,
Or
is
whatever.
he?
He's a ballroom dancer.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Oh, so why is it so bad?
I don't know.
Bro, I was looking at him, I was just like, what's this guy doing? Like,
When they actually did the ballroom dancing practice or whatever for like the final episode or salsa practice, he was good.
okay.
Like when they were actually like doing a specific dance.
Okay.
But yeah, he keeps doing some mad movements when random songs come on.
None of them can dance, bro. Like, they actually can't.
Yeah.
But Why? What was he doing that was so toxic? I didn't hear anything about him.
So he was like with that one Amy chick for like the first 4 weeks.
Oh, she's the one that was like, I came here to tell you I loved you.
I was coming here to tell you that I loved you.
You see her Instagram bio or something? Oh no!
No.
Alright, let me see. What's her name? Amy what?
Amy something. I don't know. Let me see. But yeah, man, he was with her for 4 weeks.
Amy.
She left for like 1 day.
Amy Love Island. What's her name? No, what is her Instagram? Fam, what's her name?
Amy, I don't know the rest of her name, not gonna lie.
Bro, you watch the show, fam.
Amy Hart, maybe?
Amy Hart XO, yeah. Oh, maybe she removed the bio.
Ams with a Z.
Or did she remove it, or is it still there?
It just says Ams with a
she
Z.
got rid of it. It was something like, basically someone said like, if you do it to the tune of OT Bop, it's jokes, because this is like, went on a show, got my heart broken, won the nation's heart, or something
I
like
seen
that.
it, yeah.
It was like, dude, chill out, man. Like,
Oh,
but now she's got a job on Loose Women or something like that.
bro, she did 1 episode. I don't know why. She didn't get the job.
Oh, did she not?
She just was a guest episode. Like,
Oh, I thought she became like a new host or something.
I think it was a guest host, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah.
Why she guessed it then?
Bro, who knows, man.
Anyway, I didn't realize that he did anything to her, but I did see that clip where she. I thought that's so funny.
Tell you that I loved you.
I'm like, yo, relax.
No, he snaked her. And then for some reason, like, he kept calling everyone in the villa, like, all the women, young ladies. Like, have you ever heard a guy compliment a girl, and when he compliments her, he goes, she's a lovely young lady? Like, it was strange. It was an odd one, man.
I've never heard that.
And then he came out as, like, no, he didn't really come out, to be fair. He just said afterwards he would be open to to a relationship with a guy after the show.
I feel like people were getting too hyped about that. Who cares?
No, but I think he should have said that from when he was in there.
In the villa.
Yeah, because like sometimes his actions came off as slightly like ungenuine. Like I think I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do agree. Like it wasn't for me. It was like. So what?
They did interviews with Mora on what's that show called? The one where
this
like
morning on ITV, yeah, they were asking her about it.
Interviews with him.
They were asking him about
I
it.
don't like to label things. I'm thinking, bro, like it's not that deep. Like I don't get why everyone's asking the question, and then I don't get why you're like dancing around it as well.
Just
like,
say yeah, I would be open to a relationship with either gender.
But I was like, to be honest, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't watch the show, so and same with. Like, I didn't even know the people. I just knew that Mora has like her accent is crazy. So like
there's gonna be loads of Willy.
So yeah. How do we even get onto this from music, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Alright, to be honest, there's actually too much music to go through. But Drake dropped that Best in the World pack, and then
Care package. Which I've been listening to a lot.
I've spun it so much. It's some of my favorite Drake songs.
Honestly, like probably half of Drake's best songs are on that album.
Probably, yeah. That run he had from 2011 to 2015.
Yeah, he was killing it.
It's almost unmatched, bro. Almost. It was when the ghostwriting stuff came out in 2015. That
it
like,
fucked him,
bro. And it's like, it's a shame because like. I was thinking about this the other day. If you're reading This Is Too Late, is one of his best projects in my opinion. If it weren't for the ghostwriting thing, I would have it up there like second behind Take Care in my opinion.
Nah,
the ghostwriting thing is like, dude, we've literally heard the reference tracks. Like half of like some of the best songs are there weren't new. So it's like, but that's a whole different discussion about Drake.
But it did remind me like Drake has a lot of bars.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes people downplay Drake's ability.
I think the reason they downplay it is because it's a different style of rap. It's a bit like Jay-Z's style of rap where it's like the bars they have is not he doesn't have like a complex rhyming pattern or anything like that.
It's not complex.
It's like having a simplistic rhyming pattern and stuff, but like having complex, very subtle bars within that.
Yeah, like
and it goes over a lot of people's heads, so they're just like, bro, this guy's just like, I can't think of any bars right now, but like, I'm complete mind blank. But like, because there are people that can, which I do agree with you to an extent. There are people that can do those type of bars, but then also give you like a complex something or other. So it seems like they've got like more, almost like more bows in there. Like, I don't even know what the.
I mean, there definitely are people that have more bows in their
the
bow
arrow,
carrier.
Yeah. Was it quiver or something like the arrow thing? But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I still think he's a good rapper.
No, definitely.
And like,
definitely. When people say he's not a good rapper, then it's just like you guys just
you don't listen to music. You
but
just
then having said
through
that as well, people gas some of his bars because like I remember when that Gold Roses song came out, my boy Jordan, who is a Drake stan, he FaceTimed me to say nah, Drake is the GOAT. Listen to this song, yeah. Then he played it on FaceTime and I was thinking, bruv, like, can I listen to it? Like, listen to it how I would like to listen, like headphones or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I could barely hear it over. And then he's just like repeating all the bars. I'm thinking, bro, this is not how I would hear this song. Anyway, he has that.
This is not how I consume music.
Exactly. He had that bar like he said something like my visions on next year. That's a 2020 clear vision or something like that. On my head, so in the future, 2020.
There's a bar about 2020. I can't remember.
Clear vision or something, and I was like, and Jordan was proper gassing that bar, and I was like, bro, it's like,
yeah, he said I'm already on next year. That's the 2020 clear vision.
Yeah, and it's like, firstly, he's got better bars on that song. Like when he said they'll blasphemy, like putting the six with the God, like bro, that's a bar, like for crazy bar. Yeah. This 2020 clear vision one, he was just the first rapper to get in that 2020 bag because obviously next year we're gonna have bare bars about it being 2020. I've got my vision clear, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, bro, I've got my flipping Instagram caption for New Year's Day planned already. 2020, I'm on my vision shit or something like clear. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's just like, but Drake was like, alright, listen, I'm gonna get in there 2019 summer. That way, no one can say that I was riding a wave or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, dude, this bar is just like.
The KD bars were okay.
KD bars are good.
The Achilles.
He's got loads of KD bars like throughout his.
This guy's always rapping about KD.
Yeah, that's why him and KD are boys. It's because they're both moist as well. Like definitely.
That's true. That's true.
Drake's not as moist as he used to be though.
You know what though? I was having this conversation with someone recently. It might be for another episode. Yeah. I feel like if you chart Drake's career, yeah, it's gotten to a stage where he used to make like rap songs that people think were moist. Now he makes like rap songs that are slightly more aggressive, and he also has like spun off into making pop tunes, or R&B records that are really, really moist.
Yeah,
like he kind of split the two.
Yeah.
So maybe like
this is what he was doing with Scorpion.
Yeah, he split it into two,
which I think is good because bro, he struggles to make a cohesive album because he's got firstly too many.
But like, Take It was a cohesive album. It was just a bit moist. Like,
no, Take It is sick. That's why it's his classic. You know what I mean? Like,
it's classic.
Yeah.
Nice. It is a classic.
Yeah, so I'm saying like we've seen him try to merge it all together and it doesn't really work. So then he was like, with More Life, he was like, okay, I'm just gonna put an album out with all the songs that I like, with everybody I like featured on it, blah blah blah. No like direction or anything to it. It's just like stuff I fuck with. And then with Scorpion, he was like, I'm gonna just do 2 discs.
I'm gonna split it up.
Then, yeah.
But do you think it like comes back to the thing that Lay was speaking about of like him not being able to be vulnerable as a rapper, like Drake
not being able to be vulnerable?
No, like people. It seems like people
that Lay was saying. That's a whole different discussion, bro. That would take a long time.
That's what I'm saying, but I feel like there might
we need Lay for that one. I hear what you're saying though.
There's a discussion to be had on it.
I hear what you're saying. The discussion's not for right now. I do hear what you're saying, yeah. But yeah, there was that. Future dropped his album.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to it.
We said Trance reissued his ones. Daniel Caesar dropped his album, which he was cancelled. So Daniel Caesar might be the only successful cancelling that like the Twitter world has managed to do. Because he only sold 3,000 copies, bro. Like
he's out of it.
I reckon I could sell 3,000, bro.
Well, how much did his last album sell though?
Definitely more than 3,000.
No, 100% more than
3,000. I'll check. I don't actually know.
Why was he? Remind me the cancellation of Daniel Caesar again.
He was proper. He was doing. He was like trying to save that Yes Jules girl. You know, she was called out for being racist and stuff. because she posted something about can I say nigger or something like that, and like all this stuff. And then he was just saying like, he's basically saying like, oh yes, Jules isn't trash. Like he just went out the window like trying to save her. It's like, bro, like this is not the pedestal you want to die on.
What's
like,
he doing?
I don't know.
That's not
bro.
even his battle.
I don't know. Hold on, let me see the. But yeah, so he, which is mad because the album I liked. Like I actually liked it.
I haven't listened to it, to be honest.
Bro, Case Study One literally sold less than 3,000, bro. Less than 3,000. I reckon I could do better. Genuinely, I think I could do better if I did enough promo and got like people on it. I could sell more than that. 3,000 in the whole world, like, bro. I don't get it.
Worldwide,
Bro, 3,000 is terrible.
that's shockingly bad.
I can't even find how much he did for the other one, commercial performance. No, it doesn't say. It just says how much it
Yeah, that's really bad, man.
It just says where it ended up in the charts. Anyway, what else? Octavian dropped his thing. Stormzy did that Crown song and headlined to Glastonbury, which was sick. Did you watch that, the Glastonbury performance? I didn't watch the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing.
It was good.
Really good.
I watched bits. I watched like when he brought out Dave and Fredo, when he called out like everybody in the scene, and I watched like a couple of the performances here and there, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I was abroad.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Like I was a bit surprised because like he has only made one album.
I thought he was gonna drop another because he's got an album coming. Like he's definitely like preparing one. But I thought he was gonna drop it before the festival. Like when he dropped Vossi Bop, I was like, all right, he's got a month to Glastonbury or whatever. Wait, Vossi Bop came out. No, it came out end of April, start of May, right? So it was like 2 months to Glastonbury. So I was like, all right, he's gonna start the like rollout. He'll have another single soon, and then announce the album, and it'll come just before Glastonbury. A bit like when Kendrick dropped Damn, he dropped it just before his Coachella performance, like the Friday, and he had Coachella on like the Sunday or something like that. So I thought Stormzy was gonna do a similar thing, but I can see why he didn't do that though, because like this was like, he said this was like the biggest moment of his life, biggest performance of his life or whatever. Like he feels like all the things that have happened in his career was like pointing to this moment. Yeah. So you wouldn't want to distract that moment by also focusing on an album at the same time. So I see why he didn't.
And it was an amazing performance, to be honest. Like there was a lot in it. Like he had the the black ballet, talking about how they finally make shoes for like black ballet dancers. He had like the speech from David Lammy in it. He shout out like so many rappers.
65, bro.
65. He came out in the Banksy vest.
I don't know who counted it, but 65.
Yeah, man. There were some names I was like, right, I wouldn't even have shouted those people out.
I would have shouted them, you know. Like, bro, that guy got shouted.
Imagine if there's like Stormzy goes onto the Glastonbury main stage, shouts out 65 names of people in the scene, and your name's not included. You're sitting at home burning, boy.
Oh, fam. Honestly, I'll be penning every diss track in the world.
5 diss tracks coming out the next day. Yeah. Then he had Banksy's bulletproof vest, right? That was a live vest, to be honest. He finished off with Blinded by Your Grace, part 2.
I actually prefer part 1, you know. I always have. But part 2 is still live.
I prefer part 2, but I did like part 1 as well. Whole show was sick.
Yeah.
Whole show was sick. It was a moment. First black British artist to headline Glastonbury.
It wasn't actually. There was someone else.
Really?
From years ago, but she makes like house music or something. Like after he put it, he said that on stage or something like that. Then somebody let him know, so then he tweeted like his apologies and said like,
oh shit,
yeah.
I didn't realize.
I was gonna put that in the magazine, and then I quickly googled it just in case I like fact checking thing, and I saw like Stormzy apologizes. I was like, okay. Second then.
Cool. I apologize as well.
Unless you put like black British male artist, then it's like, alright, that's you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to be honest, I ain't got much else to say music wise.
Yeah, nah.
Did we chat about the Dreamville thing?
very, very briefly. But I still haven't spun it the whole way through, you know? Like, I've struggled to get through it.
You know one thing, yeah? Because I really like it, but on first listen, I was like... J. Cole's another one of those artists that something about him just gets on my nerves. Even though I'm a massive J. Cole fan. And I really like
you already know my opinion on this.
I mean,
I'm the same.
I feel like you're a hater, though. Mine is more like... Bro, he says things like middle child, like, niggas been counting me out, I'm riding my bullets, I'm riding my... Like, basically saying, like, I'm gonna go at people. Then he doesn't go at anyone, like... And he's saying, like, he'll just say... He says all these things, like, bars as if to say, like, yo, if you want it, I'm here, I'm ready.
Yeah.
He sends no shots at anyone. And I'm not saying that, like, you should just randomly call out people and start firing shots, but it's like, stop saying that you're gonna do it if you're not gonna do it. You get me? Like...
I just don't
he's
think...
got too many songs where he's talking about, like, you niggas don't want smoke. No, yeah, we don't know what wants smoke, but, like, stop talking about the fact that if no one's coming to rap at you, why are you gonna keep saying it? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? This is my thing about J. Cole, yeah. Maybe I am a hater. Because I think what has happened for me, yeah, is J. Cole is very good at, like, packaging intelligent concepts into simple bars.
Yeah.
That, like, everyone can understand.
Yeah.
But then, like, it leads, like, this kind of percentage of the population that are fake woke to suddenly be like, this guy is the greatest rapper of all time because, like, they understand what he's saying. And it frustrates me because I'm like, the guy is very, like, clearly he's a very talented rapper. No one's denying that he's, like, he's got bars and he is probably, like, one of the best in the game currently.
Do you think he's a better rapper than Drake? Rapping? Not so, because Drake has got...
See, this is what I think. I think it's closer than, but that's another thing that frustrates me is people. I feel like they put J. Cole like so high.
The thing is, because I would put if we these top 50 lists, which we forgot to chat about, but like those top 50 lists are trash. Every single one. I haven't seen a good list, but I can't be bothered to make my own because it's a lot of effort. But anyway, those top 50 lists, yeah, I think if I were to make my own, yeah, Drake would definitely be above J. Cole, but if it were on pure rapping ability. They'd be like, it would be like a neck and neck kind of thing. I don't know where. Like, if it's just their career albums, everything considered, I would have Drake at least top 20. I haven't decided where he'll go, and J. Cole would be at least top 30. I don't know where he'll go, but it's not one where like Drake is 10 and J. Cole's 11. Like, there's a gap there. There's people.
Yeah.
But if it's just rapping ability. But then that whole list is because there's so many people that
rapping ability.
There's so many people that
though,
can
man.
rap that can't make songs. You get me?
Because I feel like even if you go into rapping ability, like I don't know, I would need to speak to someone who actually like raps seriously. Because I feel like there's different styles of rap, and like Drake and J. Cole don't rap the same.
But then it's like there's different styles of rap, yeah. But it's like there's certain things that people can do. Once, like for example, storytelling rap, yeah. J. Cole's a better storyteller than Drake, in my opinion. So like you know there's different styles, but you just look at who's better at each style and like
but you have to go across the board, right? That's what I'm saying. And it's like, but there are smaller things. Like I feel like there's smaller nuances that I don't really like. Or appreciate.
I get that.
So I mean, I'd probably say J. Cole is a slightly better rapper lyrically than Drake, but I feel like it's very close.
I think so, but
and like people just they like there's a certain segment of people that will like J. Cole fans that will like put J. Cole up here and put Drake like somewhere down at the bottom here. Like,
it pisses me off when people do J. Cole versus Kendrick because I'm like, bro, that really annoys me. Like, and it might be because I'm a Kendrick stan, but I'm like, bro, Kendrick does everything J. Cole does, but better, in my opinion. Like, so don't even do that. But like, because J. Cole like simplifies it, that is like, it's more palatable for everyone. It's like,
my God, man. Yeah, it's
Bro, Kendrick said talking about the Israelites and shit. And you're gonna come tell me about wet dreams. Fuck off, man. Get out of here.
But yeah, no. I from what I heard of Revenge of the Dreamers, I like it. That Wells Fargo song is gassed.
Yeah.
So gassed.
Oh, you saw them do it at thing, right?
Just Buddy.
Oh, it was just him?
It was just Buddy.
Oh, damn, I thought it was like Earth Gang and all of them or something.
No, it's just Buddy. But that was still live.
Crazy. Fair, man. Should we wrap it?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
It's been nice episode, man.
Yeah, it's a
Nice
good
to get
catch
back
up.
in here.
Long time.
try
Start
to-
of
try to
season
make it
3.
more regular, man. So how do we wrap it again? Oh, we
Bruh,
never-
you
we
used to
never-
rap it. That's
I
the
used to rap
thing.
it. Ah.
You came up with something.
No, I'll say I forgot what I came up with. So I'm gonna just say, listen, thanks for listening. I don't even know. Oh, there's the camera. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to 2Gs in a Pod. Follow us on Instagram at 2Gs in a Pod. Follow us on Twitter at 2Gs in a Pod _. We're available on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. So we're everywhere, man. 2Gs in a Pod, and we got a lot of big things coming. So thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for listening, and we're gonna leave you with. Oh, you know, I want to listen to that Shatta Wale and Beyonce song. But my boy, my cousin, showed me. He sent me a video. There's this bar in Ghana called Bloom Bar, which it's like a proper popular bar there. And after that song came out, he sent me a video of like people reacting to it being played there. But Ghanaians will be like it's their national anthem. The same way like a man from Peckham will react when Talk of the Hardest comes on.
Yeah.
Bro, anyway, here's already Beyonce and Shatta Wale.
Yeah, my GG wagon,
It's the return of the Mack. I'm still alive just like Tupac.